The content is never stopping, fam. I kid you guys not. I looked online and there are just tons and tons of content I could do right now, but I'm kind of limited in time, unfortunately. But I'm telling you guys right now, holy guacamole, the takes that are out there right now are just absolutely horrendous. So basically, instead of rehashing what everybody's been telling you guys, I wanted to bring some new content for you guys, and especially with Reforge talking about PC gaming, and especially on one of my previous streams where we watched him try to play PC gaming, and yeah, that didn't end too well. Actually, here's a little clip from him trying to play PC, and just watch this little clip so you can see how certified he is as being qualified to talk about hardware and software. Just watch.
Why do we have to do that for simple settings like motion blur? What the frick? You shouldn't need a frame rate cap. It's VSync, no frame rate cap. That's typically what we have to do. I can't get a slow spin for you guys. Wait, why does it say 100 FPS?
Boy, oh boy, I could hear it in the comment section already. But anyway, fam, besides all that mess, please make sure to go grab yourself a nice little drink and a nice little snack, and we're just going to go ahead and dive right into the content. This one's going to be very spicy, mind you.
And not have black bars. David Bordenero, I think comparing a $1,500 to $2,000 PC to the PS5 Pro isn't a good comparison.
Would you guys look at that? Somebody in his audience members has a functioning brain over there.
You could get a pre-built 3090 GPU for $880 that outperforms the PS5 Pro.
That right there is the reason why I decided to do a video on this and kind of like do a react and kind of a reply video, you know, the type of thing I usually do, blah, blah, blah. But just the fact that he snickered like this towards his own audience members when he knows for a fact it's absolutely true, but he wants to sit here, be superior, and say some stuff like this.
You can get a pre-built 3090 GPU for $880 that outperforms the PS5 Pro. Do it. I want to see the side-by-sides.
Yeah, you must have been at the top of your fucking class.
Hey, Reforge, why don't you go do some heavy lifting for yourself instead of like begging people to go do it for you? Because let's be honest, everybody has been reacting to your tweets and your videos too, and have been showing pre-builds and builds for the same exact price that you're going to be paying for the PlayStation 5 Pro. Oh, and also too, just a bit of an alert, like a little tip for people that are just getting into PC. If you're not sure what type of graphics card that you're, looking for, you're not sure which one you want to get to have the better performance, there are YouTube videos on this platform right now that you could type in the name of the graphics card and do a bench test on them. There's actually people that will do bench tests of graphics cards for you guys, so you can make up your mind to say like, for just argument's sake here, if you want to get a 4070 and you're curious like, I wonder how well it runs with Fortnite. Yeah, you can look it up right now and there will be a huge ass video of nothing but minutes filled with how video games run on those graphic cards. Also, how is he going to be able to do it when he doesn't even have access to the PS5 Pro? Like, seriously, Reforge? The console's not even out yet, so he can't even do benchmarks right now. Jesus Christ, this is supposed to be a professional.
People are saying that it's not worth spending $200 more on the Pro for the jump that it gets from the PS5 to the PS5 Pro. You're arguing that you'll spend $200 more than the Pro. Let's see the difference in performance. Let's see it.
It really isn't. It's just a slight little upgrade that you get with your little fucking console. You know what? As a matter of fact, if you have a PS5 right now, if I was in your position right now, I would do these two things right now. I would either A, go get a more bigger storage SSD to, where I could play more games on my PS5, or B, put that $200 aside and start saving money up, buying a PC, and then creating a Steam account and starting to build my library up again so I never lose access to the games that I bought. Because in the next 3 years, the PlayStation 6 is going to come out, and then as soon as you upgrade to that, there is no fucking guarantee that you're going to be able to access your previous gen games.
Seriously, you're spending $200 more. Let's see the jump. Let's see the jump in performance. Yeah, the Pro is also going to have Wi-Fi 7. The PC won't even have that.
Ooh, nobody gives a shit.
Reforge, you do understand that the PC is customizable and your piece of plastic of a console is not, right? Meaning that I can keep upgrading it and adding more features to it as much as I like. You know that, right? Probably not.
Yeah, pound for pound, you know, part by part, match this thing and get something at that power. You're going to have to spend more money. Even if you bargain shop and you go and you find some pre-build for roughly $900, you're still spending more money.
Do you ever listen to the stuff that comes out of your mouth? Because that is some high-level, Class A, deluxe bullshit you're talking.
It's also convenient that you left out the part that if you're into physical, you're going to have to buy a disc drive for the PS5 Pro just to play your physical games. Meaning if you have a physical collection, you have to cough up an $80 extra. And if you use a vertical stand for your PS5, mind you, you're going to have to buy a one that is designed for the PS5 Pro. So that's another potential $30 out of your pocket. Ka-ching! Another $110 to spend on the PS5 Pro, $810. Also, you gotta pay for the membership, you gotta pay for an extra controller just in case your main one breaks, and oh, my absolute favorite one, the overpriced games. Oh, and speaking about overpriced games, what's stopping them from slapping an extra $10 on it and calling it the Pro version of the game? What's stopping them from doing that, Reforge?
You aren't getting 4K 60 in a majority of games, especially with ray tracing. In their own video, they showed Hogwarts running 30 FPS on the Pro in order to run ray tracing. Did they actually say that in the video, or is analysis indicating that? Did they say that Hogwarts was running at 30 to get ray tracing?
Right. The other examples, like they showed Hogwarts footage where they were talking about it, it was still running at 30 frames per second, which I thought was interesting given what they were just saying about that earlier.
Yes.
You know?
It's not great, is it?
Where did you get that information? Did somebody do an analysis of the video, or did they say that in the video and we missed it? Has anybody determined that Hogwarts was running at 30 FPS in the trailer?
You can see it in the video that they presented to us. Even though if you crank all your settings up, it's still 30 at the presentation that they showed us. Come on, Reforge. I thought you were supposed to be the professional here. But then again, this is the person that says, I don't play my games at 30 frames per second, even though he played Zelda Tears of the Kingdom on fucking release.
With the Pro, you aren't getting 4K 60 in a majority of games. I actually think that prediction is completely and utterly wrong.
Nice argument, Senator. Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Can you prove I'm wrong, Reforge? Can you? Are you sitting there with the big corporate wigs and they're saying, yes, this is how it's going to be and this is how it's going to function? Are you sitting there? Can you prove anything to us? No, it's just all speculations and you just want to sit there like you're bigger and better than the dude? That is just some disgusting behavior from a grown adult.
The entire purpose of the technology is to take the 4K modes and give you 60. You clearly seemingly don't know what you're talking about.
Wasn't the PS5 Pro supposed to do, like, I don't know, 4K and 60 frames per second? But yet again, here we are, another mid-gen refresh, just like the previous generation.
I think the price point's fine if it included the disk drive. I just think they should have included the disk drive.
Even if it had the disk drive in there, it is still overpriced. It should have stayed at $600 regardless. And the previous fucking console, you know, the regular PS5, should have been knocked down to $500.
Just Google it, I promise you. Nobody cares. Do that. Do that. Do it. Go buy the $880 PC. We don't care what you do.
You sure about that? You sure about that? You sure about that?
Then why are you having this debate in the first place, Reforge? If you truly gave zero shits about what people do with their money, or you want to not talk about the fucking PS5 Pro price, then why the fuck are you having the discussion right now? If you truly did not give a fuck, oh, I know the reason why. It's because you want that money. You really need that money. He needs that money.
Nobody here cares what you do with your money. Don't you find that interesting? That I was like, yeah, go ahead. Go buy that rig and do the comparisons. Let me know how much of a boost in performance you get over the Pro.
You know exactly what you said, Reforge. You know exactly. You didn't just tell the man that, you know what, it doesn't matter. Just go buy whatever you want. It's really up to you. No, you told him exactly in your own words, like you just said, to go buy a PS5 Pro and go buy the pre-built and do a benchmark. That's what you fucking told him. You didn't tell him to go buy whatever he wants. The fuck is wrong with Reforge? Does he have brain damage or something?
Go for it, man. Go spend $200 more than me, and then let's see who's getting better performance. I don't care how you spend your money. Go for it.
Jesus Christ, we get it.
I don't know why anybody would buy the Pro. You can spend $200 more and get a PC that's going to outperform the PS5 Pro. Oh, okay. Nobody cares. Go do that. You can get a gaming rig for $700, but it won't be high performance. The PS5 Pro will easily outperform a $700 rig. Yeah, I mean, can you build a PC for $700 and get the performance that they're saying you're going to get in Horizon Forbidden West? Like, can you go build a PC right now for $700 and get the level of graphical fidelity and 60 FPS out of Forbidden West port?
If it's supposedly not a big deal, Reforge, why do you keep bringing it up over and over again? You've probably said this about 7 times already throughout your whole fucking stream, but apparently it's not a big deal, right, Reforge? Even though you've been challenging people to show the builds and how they can have the same price tag as a PlayStation 5 Pro. Oh yeah, no, please keep going. Please saying, no, I'm a victim in this situation.
$800 PC sounds like a Walmart build. Yeah, I mean, Doc Dark posted the Walmart PC. Yeah, okay, buy a PC from Walmart then.
No. No.
Please, for the love of God, do not go to Walmart and buy the pre-builds from there. They are so poorly built. Please don't. Just for the love of God, go anywhere else and buy a pre-build. Just do not buy from Walmart.
Love the discussion, but look at Digital Foundry. How often do games hold up when tested? I don't buy into your negative view of the market, Dauntless. I think it's a false view. I think it's a cherry-picked view.
Just stop breathing. I can smell the ammonia from here.
Oh, look who's rearing their ugly head over here. It's Say No to Rage. Like, if you try to, like, feud any evidence against him, he's gonna pull a tactic like this to say, well, I don't like your view. It's cherry-picked and stuff, even though you have some backed-up evidence. It's the Say No Rage special. He did the same exact shit with the Destiny community.
I can cite just as many games as you, and my games will be running at performance, running at quality, maintaining 60, and looking beautiful. And you'll go to games, surely you'll go to games like Dragon's Dogma 2, I guess you could say Starfield at launch, Redfall at launch. You know, you can make a list of games that aren't performing very well. Black Myth Wukong isn't performing well on PlayStation 5. I'm not interested in your cherry-picked negative view of the market because I'm having a great time this gen. I'm playing games at quality. I'm playing games that maintain performance.
Literally in the same fucking breath, you literally say that you're playing quality games, but then you say that Black Myth Wukong has many fucking problems. Do you understand the words that are coming out of your motherfucking mouth? To sit there and say that you're having a high quality performance is just a blatant fucking lie, Reforge. I could go to Digital Foundry right now, look up their performance review on the game on the PS5, and I could say that for a fact that if you go to fight any bosses, especially in the beginning of the game, the frame rates drop. But hey, you know what? I'm not the delusional Sony pony over here trying to kiss up to my masters over here. Now, aren't I?
And when a game doesn't maintain its performance, I don't play it. I don't buy into your negative view of the market. It's cherry-picked and it's imbalanced.
Hey, Reforge, this you?
We are going to be diving into Black Myth Wukong PS5 gameplay, and I am going to be showing you performance mode, maybe even fiddling with a few of the settings right here at the beginning, just to show why I have been critical of this performance mode. It actually does a seemingly pretty good job at maintaining 60 FPS. I've already seen some testing videos. It does drop into like the 40s when there's a lot of particle effects, certain attacks when you get hit, but largely The biggest dips I was seeing was in some combat like 57, but, you know, main.
Yeah, I'm already getting sick and tired of his lying little mouth over here. It's time to rapid fire the rest of these clips.
For every game that you can list that has failed to run well, I can list games that have.
How about we stop doing the yapping right now, Reforge, and how about we get to start naming these? Oh wait, never mind. You're not going to do it. You're going to keep yapping.
So it's just a standoff at that point. Who cares? You have a list of games that have been disappointing. I have a list of games that have been amazing. It sounds like maybe you're playing the wrong games?
No, we're having a debate here. The only one who's playing the fucking clown game here is you, Reforged. So how about we get with the fucking program?
Even with the inconsistent performance in Space Marine 2, I feel like Space Marine 2 has gotten a lot of praise for how it looks and how it runs. It does have some issues on consoles.
Oh, look. Looks like you gotta wait for that patch to come out for console now, don't you? Thank God I moved to PC. I don't have to worry about that.
What do you mean, when did I switch? That was 7 years ago. For 7 years, I thought, dude, give me frame rate. Like, I didn't switch. I always thought higher frame rate looked better.
So if that's the case, why did you play Black Myth Wukong on your console, not your PC, if you supposedly did the switch about 7 years ago?
Running at 60 frames on a Pro, people will change. We don't know if that's going to happen yet, so hold off on thinking that that's going to be a thing. We're still not sure.
Wow, shocker. The one thing I actually agree with him on.
Bot says, worried about the PS6 and future of console gaming. Why?
1, the consoles are starting to get overpriced. 2, and this one is very important because, trust me, it is very important, they are starting to take away important things away from you. Like, I don't know, your fucking disk drive or your physical media.
What do you mean, but for who? For anybody that is tired of picking between quality and performance. Did you guys not watch the video?
Oh yes, because having lesser options in my own video game that I bought from the market is such a great idea. Now isn't it, Reforge?
Do you want performance or do you want quality? And Mark Cerny says, we're going to make it so that you don't have to pick between those two.
Why is that such a good thing to lose more options to run how I want to run my game? Maybe I want 120 frames per second with my PS5 Pro to enjoy my games a lot more buttery smooth. Or maybe I just want to see a real pretty fucking cinematic game to the best of its quality. Why is it okay for those options to be removed? I don't understand this.
And there's a little part of me that wishes I didn't have to do that. I wish I was like the people that could tolerate 30 FPS, because the games really do look pretty.
Hi, we have this thing called a PC that could solve that problem for you guys. You want that delicious 4K with 60 frames? Go ahead and go get a PC. It'll fix that problem right up for you.
Even right now, they had an Xbox for $600. And it wasn't any stronger. It just had a larger hard drive and like somebody speckled paint on it. Where's the hand-wringing and the pearl-clutching for the prices of high-end televisions or video cards or smartwatches or phones? Where is that? Is everybody getting upset about that? These tech companies that establish their value, establish their brand and their dominance, and they're like, hey, our latest item, it's this much money.
Reforge, are you fucking kidding me right now? You don't see people going down Apple's throat over the prices of their phones and their watches? Have you been living under a rock? Like, come on, dude, are you serious right now? It's been all over the news for the past 10 years. It's been a fucking lawsuit for the past 10 years that's been happening because they want to inflate their fucking prices to increase their profit margins. Where the fuck have you been, Reforge? But thankfully, that's all the content I got for you guys, and I know, I've been taking a break from Reforge doing videos on it because, I mean, let's be honest here, some of the takes this man has just makes you want to explode your eardrums. Let's just be honest there for a quick second. But anyway, besides all that drama queen stuff, if you guys enjoyed the content, please leave a like and comment in the comment section. It's always a pleasure to talk to you guys. And hey, if you enjoy my rants and my reviews and, well, my salt content, subscribe to the channel. Lets me and YouTube know that, hey, Gar's doing something right, and we're gonna get him that much closer to 10K. But anyway, guys, besides all that solid stuff, I'll see you guys in the next one. Later, fam.